Now, the Court Secretary General Francis Atwoli had a press conference with the journalist, and during that conference, he went ahead to point into issues to do with the deputy president. This is coming just barely 4 days when Dr. William Samoei Ruto had an interview with Sophie Wanuna at KTN News Cross Fire. So, according to Francis Atwoli, he was questioning the journalists and even TV station why they are giving airtime to William Samoei Ruto. So I chose this opportunity for us to check into that speech and also give our views on the same issue.
When I tell you so and so is not fit to be a president, you also come, you go against me, you invite the same fellow on your television, TVs. And you know the person you are talking of, he will be able to put the Central Bank of Kenya on his back and run away with it. Chance, son. These are the naked truth. Me, I will not suffer. After this employment you have given me when I retire, go back to my Catholic church.
Now, before we go deep into that analysis, you might be watching me for the first time and you have not yet subscribed. My humble request is please consider to subscribe so that any other time, once we come out with a video like this one, you will always get notified. And to everyone who have subscribed, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Actually, the more you subscribe to this channel, the more you help us to reach more people. And again, to all the returning subscribers, thank you so much for coming back again. Now, let us get back to our discussion. One thing that I'm learning from Francis Atwoli's speech is that the deep state and Francis Atwoli would want to bring Kenya back to Moi era, an era whereby Moi could not allow his opponent to get a chance to challenge him anywhere. That's why you see Moi regime was going ahead even to try and vandalize any TV channel or radio station that was giving airtime to his opponent. But the sad news about this to the deep state or Francis Atwoli and any other individual outside there is that now we moved from that regime and era. We are in a new era where there is freedom. That's why even someone like me and any other political analyst can come out on their platform to air out their views, challenge people outside there, because we have that freedom. That is the first thing. And my point number two is that Francis Atwoli then might be confirming to Kenya that President Uhuru Kenyatta and the deep state have failed in terms of packaging and messaging their issues to Kenyans in order to counter the Deputy President William Samoei Ruto way of messaging to Kenyans. It means they are failing. That's why they are aggrieved, and that's how Francis Atwoli is coming out with such issues to confront journalists. Because in their view, he feels that they should deny William Samoei Ruto and any other opponent a chance to have time on these platforms to air out their views to Kenyans. Because remember, William Ruto is one of the presidential candidates. For that reason, he would need a space to talk to Kenyans. And any other person who also would want to be a presidential candidate also would need also an equal chance to air out their views to Kenyans and let Kenyans decide whether they are buying into it or if they are not going to go with that statement. So the biggest issue is that the state is failing in terms of messaging to counter William Samoei Ruto narrative, ile yenye amekuja nao ya bottom up approach, the issue to do with the Mamamboga and other all issues that he is telling Kenyans that in case he get an opportunity to serve as the next president, he is going to provide. That is an issue that they should look for another means to handle it out. Now, when these people will always come with such speech, every time they come out to hammer at William Samoei Ruto, one thing that they don't know is that they are trying to build William Samoei Ruto so much stronger and give him more energy. Because now they expose him to Kenyans, and now Kenyans will buy into his ideas. Because if everyone is mentioning the name of William Samoei Ruto everywhere, I think this one provides an opportunity, even how they talk about him, for him to get sympathy from Kenyans. We have some people who would not have chance for William Samoei Ruto or even to listen to him. But the more time, these people will always come out and hammer at William Samoei Ruto. Then they provide a chance for many people to listen to William Samoei Ruto and even come in with the sympathy. That's why it is going to be very easy for William Samoei Ruto, if he package himself so nicely, to get sympathy vote going to 2022 general election. Why? Already President Uhuru Kenyatta is seen as a man who has betrayed him. The Jubilee party that they formed together is now away from William Samoei Ruto. He has been forced out to go and form his own party. If you remember the speech from Mrathe, that his work was to kick out all the individuals who did not subscribe to Jubilee manifesto. So he has been kicked out. Then another issue, you are still fighting outside there. So it provides him with a chance for any other individual to have some sympathy for William Samoei Ruto. And this might play in the favor of William Samoei Ruto. In as much as Atwoli is still telling Kenyans, warning them, that if you vote for William Ruto, you are allowing him to run away with the Central Bank of Kenya. But now, he's not providing an alternative to the Kenyans in terms of messaging to the next person he wants to take over from President Uhuru Kenyatta. The only thing that he needs to come out with is how to challenge William Samoei Ruto strategically, but not condemning him. Condemning might help William Samoei Ruto rather than damaging him. Now, another fishy thing in this issue is that KTN News is a media platform owned by Moi family. So Gideon Moi is at the center stage of this issue. And this is the same TV station that got an opportunity to go and interview William Samoei Ruto. Atwoli is also a member of KANU. So Gideon Moi ni chairman ya Atwoli. I don't know why Atwoli decided to tell Gideon Moi this issue in public rather than calling him directly. So what that one tells you? Is there any relationship between Gideon Moi and William Ruto? Just in case, if William Ruto will take over power, Moi would have a chance maybe in that arrangement. Because now, this is a media platform for this family, and they are giving an opportunity for William Samoei Ruto to air out his views to Kenyans, something that Atwoli is not happy about. That is another funny issue, despite the fact that William Ruto and Gideon Moi doesn't see eye to eye. So I want you to tell me in the comment section, how do you see that issue? These people are not in the same party, they are rivalry. We are going to 2022 general election, and any of them would want to become the next president. But in my own view, I feel that the same way Raila Amolo Odinga was saying, resist this company and that company. This TV station understand that if they're not going to give out such opportunities, then we have some individuals. Remember, William Ruto is also commanding a number. Some of these people will not watch that channel. That's why they have always to give such an opportunity and to give an equal opportunity to each and every person. I think that is the issue. And for this reason, the strategy of the deep state or Francis Atwoli's way might not work out, because now Kenya is living in a new era whereby competition is high, and if you're not playing safe, then you will end up losing in your business. For that reason, I think this is also another issue that is forcing KTN News to go and give such platform to William Samoei Ruto and any other people who don't necessarily agree with Gideon Moi or President Uhuru Kenyatta, or even if it's the deep state. So they have to be equal opportunity for each and every individual. They have to balance this. For that reason, these people had no choice but to give this opportunity out. So it is true many individuals have agreed that Dr. William Samoei Ruto is a front runner in this 2022 general election, since he started so long time ago and other people are now chipping in just now. The only way to manage this issue fairly is to look for a means to go and campaign outside there strategically, bring in your own machine and package your information so nicely, and then message it out to Kenyans. Kenyans will have time to either buy into it or reject it as a whole. So that is my own view, because now when you start condemning TV station for doing their work, then soon some people like us also will not. You will go on to condemn us. We will not have such a time to air out our views either on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and any other social media platform. But we are so much happy that we are living in a new era whereby you cannot curtail that freedom going forward. So that is what I think I could have shared here. Deep State should look for a way to message the information. And again, they have just confirmed to Kenyans that William Samoei Ruto has become a front runner, and they are trying to work so hardly to counter William Samoei Ruto going forward. Now, thank you so much for listening to me. Tell me in the comment section, is Atwoli right to condemn journalists? And again, was it right for even him to go ahead and tell them to not to give a chance to William Samoei Ruto? What does that one tell Kenyans? Is it not working in favor of William Samoei Ruto? Now, I think the Building Bridges Initiative case has finally kicked off at the Court of Appeal. So we are going on to follow so closely to see the outcome of that case, because that will mean a lot to President Uhuru Kenyatta's team, the new machine that Raila Amolo Odinga is talking about outside here. It is going to mean a lot. If BBI will pass, I think it will provide an easiest opportunity for these individuals going to 2022 general election. And if it's going to fail, then they will have to think about plan B. So we are going to wait to see how it's going to play out. Orengo is in the ring, playing it out. Other people are outside there. We're going to watch very carefully. Thank you so much, actually. And if you reach this far and you have not yet subscribed, please, what are you waiting for? Just help us to grow this platform by going ahead to subscribe, share us out, give us your views. If you have another advice for us, don't hesitate to advise us. We take all the advice, so make sure you comment, give advice, give a like to this video, because once you give a like, YouTube will always use their algorithm to suggest this video to more people so that they can go ahead and watch it. So the more thumbs up we get in this video, it is going to work in the favor of this channel. You will be trying to expose us into more people. So try to help us to reach more people by just giving a thumbs up and even commenting. Comment serves a lot. Like I told you, I will always go through each and every comment, and I have a chance to reply to every comment. You don't need necessarily to agree with me. You can challenge me in one way or another, just constructively. Because once you do that, you are helping us to improve on the kind of content that we are doing on this platform. So thank you so much. I don't want to dwell on this or waste your time. See you in my next video, and may good God bless you.